It's match day, Hull City versus Norwich at the MK Stadium, and Louis Barry starts. Yes, hello there, welcome back to the HullCityFanCentral YouTube channel, where today it's my match day vlog for Hull City versus Norwich. Hopefully, we can break the home curse. We can't win at home. I mean, I've not gone any more optimistic than usual. I've predicted a 2-2 draw. I think the points will be shared today. I mean, it's a positive that we need the points. We're currently outside of the relegation zone on goal difference from last night. Obviously, the QPR game, handing the thumping, really helped us. But we do need to pick up points today to ensure that we are outside the relegation zone come the end of today. 2-2 draw is what I'm going for. Louis Barry does start, which is a positive. Worthy note as well, Abu Kamara is on the bench, of course, formerly of Norwich City. Played only 4 games for them, but came up through their youth system, so certainly has a lot of key ties to Norwich. It'll be interesting to see what reception he gets, if he gets one, when he comes off the bench, if he comes off the bench in this game from the travelling Norwich fans. Otherwise, in the starting lineup, there's an unchanged back lineup from the game, from the starting lineup that played in that 2-0 loss against Burnley midweek. So, of course, that's Coyle back at right back with the captain's armband on. A centre-back partnership of Egan and Alfie Jones, along with Sean McLaughlin playing at left-back. Head of that, a little bit of change in the midfield, where Regan Slater comes in, Alzati's alongside him, and Crooks up there as well. And then leading the line, it's Joe Gelhardt, Louis Barry, and João Pedro up top. So very interesting. I like this front three. I maybe would have liked Kyle Joseph to start in this front three. I quite like him starting, then Pedro coming off the bench. But we'll make do with what we've got here. Of course, Kyle Joseph is on the bench alongside the other worthy notey names that we all know. So hopefully the Tigers can pick up the 3 points. If not, 1 point will do for me, wearing one of the retro-inspired match winner shirts. Got, of course, the Hull City hat on, so let's get ourselves to the MK Stadium, get ourselves some lovely food, and hopefully watch Hull City grab a lovely 3 points.
What's your name? What's your prediction?
Here come the teams. Hull City on the left and the black and amber, and Norwich City on the right, of course, in their greeny, yellowy, white City kit. So you can get the words up there. Hopefully the City boys can break the home curse here at the MK Stadium. Worst home record in the league, 3rd worst in the whole of 92. And of course, Norwich City's keeper doing that one that took Aaron Connolly out last season. Hopefully the City boys can do it. Come on, you all. The game's already kicked underway whilst we're singing Wise Men Say. And interesting development, we switched sides. I presume that Norwich won the coin toss and decided to switch sides, which has been done. So we'll see how this format's out for City. So close for Joe Gelhardt, nearly making it 1-0 inside of 4 minutes here. Brilliant run from him on the right hand side, a brilliant ball to find him out there, and a brilliant save from Gunn in the end to thwart City from grabbing the 1-0 advantage here. It's a corner though for City in the process. Nice play that from City. Sean McLaughlin had a brilliant little run down the left hand side, played off to Louis Barry. Barry cuts it across to Alzati, who's waiting in the D, and he just drags his shot wide. Another chance there for Joe Gelhardt, this time just shot straight at the keeper from outside the area. It's nice work though coming through from City. It's a nice build-up play. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I mean, Sean McLaughlin he's turned into prime Roberto Carlos down on there. It's 1-0 to the Tigers, and it's back! Whoa! Brilliantly done from City, nicely done. Joe Gelhardt gets the ball yet again on the right wing, and this time he's there trying to send one to the box himself. He lays it off to Louis Coyle, who passes it pretty much down in front of the goal for Crooks to turn it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0. And the tree has scored. Come on, City. Let's break this curse. We're winning at home. Norwich with what I believe is their first shot of the game. Driven down low and wide past Panda, diving down to his bottom left. Went out for a goal kick. What a player Louis Barry is. He's just dribbled down his left-hand side, still past a few people, and makes in the process. McLaughlin then ripped one into the area, which I believe it was Joe Gelhardt got the somewhat of a half volley on, a block in the process, and it's another corner for City. Half time, 1-0, we go in leading, that's what we like to see. Not the best of performances from City, certainly after the goal. It was pretty ball from both sides, giving Norwich a little bit too much. Of course, under as we do expect the opposition to have more of the possession, but the lack of aggression in that second half of the first half. It's really something worthy of note. Hopefully that gets tightened up for the second half, because we can't survive like that for 45 minutes. If we are to hold on to this win, if we are to maybe hold on to the clean sheet, a clean sheet win at home. I mean, do you see the flying pink pigs flying? I don't think so. So, come on, Ruben. Scratch things up a little bit. Maybe a few subs at some point in the second half can help tighten things up as well. But not too bad, not too good. But it's 1-0. So it's going to be Louis Barry to kick us underway in this second half. City are still 1-0 up. Nothing has changed over the 15-minute interval. But we are going to be kicking the way that we usually kick in the first half, of course, towards the north stand. Come on, City. We've got a pitch invader. There's a squirrel. Get that squirrel off the pitch now. As Norwich have just scored. Dear, oh dear. They just easily pass and play down the right-hand side. Where the box falls towards the back post, I believe it just was tapped in. Get the squirrel off the pitch. Dear, oh dear, the Norwich fans are loving it. They've gone squirrel mad. Dear, oh dear. City had a free kick which ended up at Louis Coyle, who whipped it towards the box, and without any real pressure, Norwich just headed it out for a City corner. We'll take that any day of the week. Come on, Barry. Lachlan shot from outside the area, took a deflection, and Louis Barry will take his place over there for yet another City. Well, the ref has finally awarded the first card of the game. It's a yellow to Norwich as they hacked Matt Crooks down in the middle of the park. Come on, City. Some shocking refereeing in this second half here. Not only has the ref given Norwich a goal kick when it clearly was a corner kick for City, but also he's just completely ignored the fact that João Pedro just had a head injury, didn't stop play at all. The City have just made a quick change. Louis Barry off, Mason Bairstow on. Presumably the game managing more on Barry's minutes. Of course, with him being one of the top youth prospects coming out from Aston Villa. Well, Mason Bairstow did well to run out on the right hand side, find himself in a bit of space and gain the ball. His shot was a little bit less desirable. João Pedro is coming off and to place him up top. It's a bit of pace in Kyle Joseph. Hopefully this can produce something for City. Quite like the substitution, especially at this point in the game. May would have preferred Kyle Joseph to start and Pedro to come on at this period, but okay, Sarah. Come on, Joe. Fantastic work there from Geldart. Grabs the ball on the right hand side, goes across a few players and gets a powerful shot away, just skimming. I mean, the keeper's water ball at this near-hand post on the outside of it. Need more like that, especially from Geldart. And we could be looking at us turning this 1-1 draw around and grabbing a very rare City home. Nice spot there from Louis Carroll to deny Norwich City from maybe grabbing the winner in this game. They are recorded with a corner though. Disgraceful that. Kyle Joseph was away down the left-hand side. And I mean, the Norwich City player got rewarded with the yellow card. Maybe it should have been worse because he had his shorts, he had his shirt, and presumably he had his underwear as well. The screen. Coming off is Matt Crooks, and he's replaced by Abu Kamara. Some tasty reception though from the Norwich City fans. Yep, that's shouting towards one of their ex-players, Abu Kamara. There you go, there's the booze. The cheers for the City fans. Also, Elliot Matazo is on, and he's coming off for him is Siren Alzate. So a double change here. Not too bad of a double change. Sort of a forward four line now for City. Corner for City. Before I've been impressed with Mason Bairstow in this game. And he's produced with another quality bit of action there, getting the ball down the left-hand side into the area, trying to get across in towards someone. Elliot Matazo riling up the City crowd there. And winning City a corner in the process. Not too shy. Overall, not too bad getting forwards there. Mason Bairstow with another shot, or a header, looping over the crossbar. Nicely done by Elliot Matazo to keep the possession in City's favour. Oh! And just off camera there, because I can't get the ball in progress there. But Regan Slater nearly grabbed City a nice goal off of a Norwich mistake. Well, the curse isn't broken, but there is still a point in it for City. 1-1, game that we were leading at some point, as is the tale with a lot of the home draws, home losses. A bit disappointing. Performances are starting to slip. Burnley was the start of it, and today again, don't know where this lack of aggression has gone, but it isn't welcome, to be frank. I don't want to be in a relegation battle come final few match games of the season, and I'm sure these players don't want to either. Hopefully we can get things all sorted, switched up, and I'll see you back in the car in a minute.
Well, as usual, Hull City fans are walking away from the MKM Stadium with an air of disappointment. Tigers going ahead after 14 minutes through Matt Crooks' goal. Absolutely fantastic. But then there was no Tiger to be seen from the 14th minute onwards. We pretty much fell apart for that rest of the first half, and then you kind of expected it to happen. The opposition always grab a goal early into the second half to tie up the scoring, and that's the same thing that happened today. And then the tale of the second half was the lack of integrity from City. We sat back for a lot of time. We didn't look like we wanted to push out. It didn't look like we wanted to get on to second balls. A few times, we was working the ball nicely up the field, but then the end result just wasn't there. And that's been kind of the tale since certainly the Burnley game, and maybe even a few games prior to that, the end result isn't there for City, and maybe the integrity is slipping away. I mean, where is this this performance, this team that we saw grab that crucial win against Sheffield United just a few weeks ago? Bear in mind, it's not that long ago that we managed to grab the win against Sheffield United, and today, if you look at that team, a lot of the players are the same, but the level of integrity has decreased massively. So certainly need to up that if we're to get out of this relegation battle sooner rather than later, which I certainly would like to be out of it before the final few match weeks of the season. Of course, we're coming into the time now where there's going to be a lot of periods where we may be hanging on for a few weeks, waiting for the international breaks to be over, waiting for games to happen. Of course, there's a few rearranged fixtures coming up. So certainly it's a time for City to prove themselves. It's certainly time for the players to prove themselves and really push out of this relegation battle that we're in. We're outside the relegation zone for the time being. Of course, that is not guaranteed to happen forever. And something certainly needs to happen with City, and something certainly needs to happen with his home form. I mean, I call it the curse of the MKM Stadium, but all curses have to be lifted, and this one needs to be lifted very, very soon. So stay tuned on the channel by liking and subscribing. Of course, I keep updated on everything Hull City as the key side in Yorkshire, the only side in Yorkshire that is of any relevance. Well, we're going to have a tough end to the season, aren't we? But we're expecting that. We're used to that. We're all City fans. So I'll see you in the next video. Up the Tigers.